Hello everyone, this is CampinCody, and welcome to another Minecraft video. Now, today is going to be a bit different. We are not doing a Let's Play. We are not doing a tutorial. We are actually doing a tour of a server I used to play on. And you see I have a lot more gear than I have in my single player world. This is all legitimate, all hard work gear that I took hours to get for PvP battles that never happened. So, you're wondering, what server am I on? Well, I am on the Sunnyvalle server. If you haven't heard of it, it has a Reddit forum, has its own website, and I believe you can join it. It's whitelist only though, so you have to make an application. But yeah, this is built by the admin, I believe, T-Buck. I played on this server for many months, and the admin T-Buck gave me the map because they are resetting for the new update 1.7. So yes, this is spawn. This is where everyone builds all their spawn stuff, like in every other Minecraft server. Have this random rainbow spiral thing. I never knew what the point of this was. It looks really cool though. It's just kind of pointless. And honestly, I could spend hours showing you everything here, but I'm just going to highlight my own things and, well, one other person's stuff I just have to show. Uh, you'll see why. You'll see why. So this is my spawn cabin. I actually made this after I made my main base, but it's pretty much just like my single player cabin, a bit smaller, a bit more cozy. And thankfully, I dated everything I built, so this was built on May 3rd, 2013. So it's nice, it's a cozy place. I never actually used it. I just built it here because I needed a spawn house, just cuz. And then I have this little wharf on the river and a little farm here. And also, I like little Easter eggs. And I don't know if anyone ever found this. Now I said, return the book to the chest. Also, please leave a sign with the date on it too. Hey! Hey! They found it! So C. Sully found it on August 16th, and Load found it on July 14th. This was just some gear, say if someone new was joining the server and they needed some, like, starter stuff. I just left this all here. And it's one of my many Easter eggs I left around the map. As you see, it's secret number 1. Because I like doing that on survival servers. It makes things a little interesting. So what happens here is, this is a trap chest. So you open it, it moves the pistons. A little bit of redstone in here, just to make that work. It's a cool place. It's a cool place. But we have there was such a nice spawn here, I have to say. It's probably one of the best looking spawns I've ever seen. To be honest, this is the Nether hub portal, the main one. Oh yeah, and I have to show this. This is really, really cool. I'm not sure if we had a mod, actually, that allowed you to get player heads, but I'm not sure if it works since I downloaded the game. Oh, it does work. Yeah. See, we had a little mail system where we just had our head with a mailbox. You got little mail stuff, and that guy got a diamond. Who is this? Can I see their name? No, I don't want to break it either. Might not be able to get it back. Yeah, it's a cool place. Cool place. And then we have this huge lighthouse that looks sick. I love the lighthouse. I love everything about this spawn. It's crazy. Crazy cool. But I love the Nether hub even better. I believe players Pixel Harvester, T-Buck, Maddie, and a few others built this, but it is the best Nether hub I've ever seen. Hands down, the best. Like, they have the cauldron leaf thing here. Just, it's amazing. It's like actually perfect. And this goes to the nether. And there's even a minecart like system here. I think Etho did a design like this. But put your minecart down. You can click one of the buttons. And by some magic, you head over to wherever you need to go. And I believe T-Buck made that. And then this is my nether rail. It's just a bunch of stone. And I have pumpkin lighting to kind of give the lighting effect. It looks pretty cool. It doesn't actually function, like, it doesn't really light up the tunnel at all, but I just like how it looks. And then I had to, well, it originally went down that way, which goes closer to my base, but there's some lag issue we had going through that one chunk, so I had to detour it all the way around, and that took a while. Is that alright? And man, it took so long to get all this rail, though. This project alone took me like 7 hours, and I had a Pixel Harvester helping me out on it too. He's one of the other server members, if I did not mention. Yeah, thanks for your help though. Don't know if you're watching this at all, but thank you very much. And I said actually I'd build something for him, but I'll get to that later. It's a very long nether tunnel. I built my base quite far out. We had this Dynamap thing where we could see an overview of the entire server on a website. So with that, I was able to find the perfect location for a base. But on this server, I didn't really make a base. I went for a different approach. I'll just show you here. What I did is I went off and built a city. Yes, I actually showed a picture of it from my block-centric application video. But yeah, it's crazy. I was so happy to get the map so I could show you this, because one picture is like, there's so much detail. I worked very, very hard on this city. Like, my goodness. And this is all legitimate, like, no mods, no anything. Yeah, I have no life. Oh man. Yeah, months of work went into this. And thank goodness for a server like Sunnyvalle where I can do this without getting griefed or something crazy. This is my base. It's probably my most favorite base I ever made. Just in there is my storage. And then this tower pretty much is just for show. It has no real purpose, it's just cool. But anyway, I guess I will begin the tour from a better location, which would probably be in my main room, which is right here. So this is where I stored all my good stuff. Ender pearls, books, paper, potatoes, arrows, redstone. Yeah, wow. Wow, I had a lot of diamonds. Cool. I had some stuff in here. The Jennifer Lawrence, my bow, and then my sword. I even got on breaking 3 on that, man. That's cute. That's cute. Yeah, this is just general items and real tall room here. And this is my bulk storage. Like what I did in my single player with the cobble. This is for pretty much everything else, like leaves and dirt and cobblestone, netherrack, all that. Over here is my potion room. Just a really nice, small, quaint room. Nothing's automated. I didn't really go redstone crazy here. Oh, I did add this. Let this get in. There we are. Another little secret thing there. Huh? See what I did there? Yeah. And sorry if you could hear that phone ring. I do live with my parents and I cannot help such things sometimes. So sorry. Death's not a secret place. Best be on your way. And yeah, I just have a little nether wart farm in between the walls. I have some of my potions that I use. It's cool. It's cool. Let's just turn that back off. And then downstairs is really just open air rooms. Like, this is one of the entrances over here. Quite plain, actually. I had the entrance downstairs in front of the nether portal. And over here, just have this bay window of this park I made. And this is the other entrance. Hello, cow. Goodbye, cow. And this is the other entrance. My favorite entrance. I wanted just to have this as the main entrance, but it's a lot easier to have more than one. And I just have a pool here, have a farm over there, and I think that is pretty much the base, except for some of my secret stuff, like this switch here. We had this PvP thing going on where, like, every Sunday, Easter egg number 2, PvP Sundays we did. So I was always planning to make like escape routes because I'm not really good at PvP. So I assumed I'd have to find ways to run away. So I made this. And then I have a boat, hop on the boat, and I'm gone. Woo! Of course I can't steer, but you know, that's the gist of it. It's a good time. And here's just a park I made. I didn't know what else to do with this area. And also I have this large window and balcony there. So I decided a park would be really nice. Because every city needs a park. And this is to Spooky Cave. To Spooky Cave is spooky. Because of this stupid little hole. Oh my goodness, this hole. And that sheep. No, the sheep didn't do anything. What I had done is I lit the caves around my area, so much so that this was the only dark area left, this tunnel and this hole, and all the mobs in the entire, like, all the chunks would spawn just at the bottom of that hole, and I fell in it, and I died, and I lost like a ton of diamond gear and stuff, and that's why it's called To Spooky Cave now. And I'm not going to light it up anyway. It's kind of a historical thing now. Anyway, to continue the tour. Oh yeah, this is just villagers that I captured. Because I was going to do a thing with villagers. But to start the tour of the city, I'll start in my industrial area. What is with all the sheep? Stop! First off, I just have this general grass area just for redstone experiments and whatnot. And I was trying to make a snowman thing, but the biome is, what's it called? Plains. And snowmen don't make snow in plains biomes, unfortunately. But the other reason I left this here was because underneath, this is actually my first house. Now it doesn't look like it now, but this is my first dirt house I made on the server. It had a bed here, had some chests and all that, and I just left it here as like a historical thing. And I think that's cool. I like to do that. I like to make history. Gives the map a little more depth. Anyway though, oh, I guess I should mention, this entire thing is built on one island. And I chose to do that because I wanted a way to know I'd be done the city at some point. Like, if you're just in an open plains biome, and you just kept building and building, it seemed like it would go on forever. I wanted there to be a point at which I could say this place is done, and I could just make improvements. And that's why I made it on an island. And then I just have a bunch of redstone stuff over here. Most of my redstone stuff is just over in this area, except for here. This is just a sheep farm. Pretty big area. Nothing much to see. And oh, I also should mention, this is before the Better Brick clay update, so I didn't really use clay for anything except for the roads. I loved the look of this for roads, but now that you can actually dye it and harden it and all that, it's not the best anymore. Yeah, and then here's just a dock I made. It's pretty much just for show. Not much point to it. Looks cool though. Here I have a cow breeder. Of course, I only have one cow in there because I accidentally killed one of the last two. But you'd press this button for life, give the cows wheat, and then the death would burn them, and the drops would get sucked into here. Hello there. Pretty easy. And here just leads back to my nether portal. It's actually a highway that cuts right through the island. Just because I run around a lot and I needed it. Has some ice here. It's cool stuff. I was going to add a track too, but I realized that was kind of pointless because the ice is just fine. This is going to be a lava storage. I never got around to using it though. And I was also going to build a bridge to this. This is my first, I guess, actual build. It's like a water gazebo or whatever, just for my enchanting table. And underneath I have a skeleton grinder. It just works with fall damage. The skeletons spawn, go up, and fall down. You know how they work. And I just wanted to build the enchanting table area right on top. So it looks pretty cool. Back to the city though. Over here I have a pumpkin and melon farm. It's pretty automatic. Pumpkins and melons just get pushed into a water stream, come down and get collected into this one chest. It's actually, I have the design from Zumavoid, I'm not sure how to say his name. I'll link it in the chat because I'll link it in the video description because I use it quite a bit. Then over here, what is with these sheep? This is just a random building. I just wanted to film the space, so I built this. No purpose, just a place. It's a place. No. But over here, I just have some farms. Just normal wheat farms in case I needed like a ton of food for some reason really quick. Here's like a smelter setup I had for netherrack, really I built it for. Because I have a build over there that used a ton of it. And then around I just have this path. Plenty of paths. Then down here is my tree farm. Now on this server, since I built primarily on top of the surface, I always needed cobble. Always. Still do. Always need cobble. So I actually just dug this out because I needed all the cobble and had a big empty room, so it's like, let's make it a tree farm. And so I did. I was also considering making one of those like piston tree farms where it like pushes the logs out and like into a room, but I don't know. I didn't get around to it. And this is a backup storage place. It's just for like stuff I have way too much of, like seeds, flint, and dirt, and stuff I knew I'd never use. I don't like to destroy the items. I just stuck them here. And over here is my first automatic wheat farm. Yay! You hit the lever, the water goes down, gets pushed into there, and goes to a hopper. I know, it seems pretty basic, but I had a lot of fun here. It's a good time. Good memories. Good memories. This is just the storage for it. I also had a goal of filling up all the space on the island so that every like block was developed in some way. Yeah. So there wasn't no like dead space. That was just left untouched. Like it's hard to explain. Like this area here. This is a perfect example. I didn't want anywhere that was just flat, like I was going to build something there. I wanted it to serve some kind of purpose. Like this is a park. This was going to be a mine. And I was actually going to do something like the Park and Go minecart system here. This is where I got the idea from, but I never actually got around to building it. And that is pretty much, oh no. And then there's my reed farm. Reed farm's pretty basic. Hit the button. Oh, sugarcane farm. I always call them reeds. But yeah, just pushes the sugarcane Goes down. Works pretty simply. It's not very efficient or anything, it's just there. I needed a sugarcane farm at some point, so yeah. I have no idea how I got that though. Maybe there's a flaw. Who knows? Anyway, let's move on. Where should we go next? Oh, let's go to the commercial zone. I did a zoning thing in this city too, where this side was going to be the industrial park, like you get items, there are farms, there's automatic stuff, there's machines and all that. And then the center here, I went for a commercial theme, I guess, where I made all these markets. And I was going to have villagers inside them, but again, I never got around to it. It's a nice place. Nothing inside these buildings, I don't think. I did decorate the interiors of most buildings, but again, not enough time. I've also been very busy in real life, even now. Like, I'm going to school and I'm working, so I don't actually have any more days off. So it makes things kind of difficult to do, especially organizing events. My goodness, it's become such a hassle. Anyway, though, that's that. You have this huge base camp sign. That's the city name. Because I'm CampinCody base camp. Yeah. See what I did there? And then I have a ladder inside that gets you right to the top. It's a pretty cool view. It took a while to make this. These letters, my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's so much dirt. When I was building this, I built the frame, and then it was almost completely covered in dirt on the outside because I needed to have space to build the letters. And this is an Easter egg. Oh, it's LOLO. Oh goodness. One day T-Bex said hello hello to greet me as I logged onto the server. I replied to him ole ole. The server went silent. The sky went dark. It was as if the server had frozen in time, in absolute confusion as to what my strange message meant. In reality, though, it was just lag that froze the chat for a couple seconds, and T-Buck immediately solved the mystery. He had figured out I had cleverly spelled his greeting backwards. In the end, it was a sobering moment that the mystery was solved. As the day could go on as per usual, we all know that if such a situation were to arise again, someone should be prepared to do something, else may not help us all. Got on board. Oh man. That day I was really burnt out because I'd finished one of the builds and I don't know. I'm weird sometimes. This is just another view. I really like this view. This is nice. It's a nice view of the base. Anyway, can I jump off anywhere? Not really. I do not usually go with the YOLO strats. Oh, there we go. Woo! Alright, I didn't trust feather falling. I'm not sure of the exact height numbers and stuff like that, so play it safe. Here we go, all good. So yeah, there's the big sign. This building was more of an experiment. Most of the city I just used as a huge experiment as to what block combinations look good, what can I do with what, and it's a lot of weird designs here. Like this is half slab weird thing. It looks like, I don't know. It's like the processing mountain like decorations almost. I have some ice here, some lapis. It's pretty cool. And I believe I decorated the interior as well. Yeah. It's a really strange design, but it's cool. A lot of different materials used. Wow, this place is really, really weird. And of course I have these safe falls everywhere, so I don't need to go back to the staircase. I also made this building. Well, I made all the buildings, but I'm just saying. This has no purpose though. It was an empty plot, needed to put something there. Boom, building, let's go. This is a cave. I was going to do some big Easter egg, like, I don't know, like map thing in here, and didn't get around to it, but it's a thought that counts. And over here, just some more market stalls. This was originally a park, but then I found a skeleton spawner right here, and I was kind of mad because forever I was using the one on that island gazebo thing, and then I just found this pretty much in the final days of the server, or at least that I played on it, and I was so mad because that could have made my life so much easier because I always had to run over there, run back, run over there, run back, and I could have just had it all right here. Yeah, and I was going to make this into like a skeleton game where skeletons would come at you in minecarts and you'd have to shoot them before they got to you. It's going to be cool. It was going to be cool. But yeah. This is the Cornwoods pub. This is actually one of the first things I built after my main house. It's just a nice little restaurant-esque kind of area with pots as like cups everywhere. Oh, so why the name Cornwood? Well, the building is in a corner and made out of wood, hence Cornwood. Yeah. See, it's the little things. It's the little things. And a little kitchen here. I put some lighting, pumpkin lighting up there. Even though I just spammed the area with torches anyway. I thought that could have helped. And then down here is like an emergency exit. Run over. And we're over here. Cool. And this is like another emergency exit, I guess. Just leads into this building. A lot of places to run. It's cool. Where should we go next? Oh, there's this building. This is like an office-esque kind of build. I'm not sure what I was going for with it, but I like this design. I made this in creative and I was like, yeah, that'll look cool. So I just kind of tried it out, messed around with it for a bit. And also the roof of this pub, I needed to do something with it because I didn't want to just leave it bare. It's at a pretty good height to look around. So I made it the deck for this building. This building's alright. Have some funky designs. Have like another entrance down here. Kind of looks like a hotel entrance. It's like, yeah, you can go in. I wish I put in like a pay to enter thing. That would have been pretty cool. And then there are some offices, tasks, build yeah, that's pretty much all I did. Yeah, just another deck here. And office is over on this side because I wanted to have this window here so I could always look at my base because I love my base. That doesn't need to be there. Nope. And upstairs is pretty much the same. Except, oh, the office is a little bit bigger. And there is a roof entrance over here. Because I always like to have roof access. And look at this building at night. That's what I found was the most cool, I guess. The most cool? I'm not sure if that even works with English, but whatever. It looks cool. It looks cool. And of course, this is just the roof, as I said. It looks pretty cool. I must have said cool like 15,000 times in this video. But I'm sorry, I really did like this project. This is probably... this is the biggest thing I've ever done in Minecraft. Survival, anyway. And it just turned out so cool. There I go again. And this building... oh, this building. I had no reason to build this building. Oh. That was half a heart? Wow. I had no reason to build this building. I just had a ton of netherrack from digging my nether tunnel. So I smelted it all, made nether brick, and made kind of a hotel here. Called it the East Tower, built by CampinCody on May 5th. Only 2 days after my spawn cabin. Wow. That's pretty crazy, actually. I went pretty nuts on this server. Wow. Yeah, it just has a bunch of staircases. It's pretty much empty. I just want to use the netherrack for something. And I also really, really like netherrack and what is this? Sandstone? Chiseled sandstone? What's it called? Smooth sandstone. Sandstone. You know what I mean. Losing my voice. Yeah, it's just a cool place. Cool place. I don't think there's a water drop. But there is this little balcony that goes around the outside. Have a little beach here, and that's just... Actually, no, 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 I changed my mind! Oh, I thought I was gonna die. I wanted to go for the water, and then I wanted to go for the beach. Ah, it's fine now. And the outside looks like this. It has a retaining wall, and I like the look. A lot of designs here that I was trying out. A lot of designs. Though this video is going on for quite a bit, and I think I'll just go off and make it a two-parter. So at the next part, we will start looking at the residential area and maybe do something else that's pretty fun. So, thank you for watching. I hope you join me for my next episode on this tour. And you have a great day. Goodbye.